CSU students worked hard to put together the second annual TEDx event in the Laurie Student Center. The event featured 11 speakers who were chosen from 60 contestants from across the United States.
I think that TED's a really cool experience because you can hear so many stories in one place, and I just really wanted to be a part of that.
I'm actually a huge fan of TED Talks. I find myself spending free time just looking up TED Talks, and so I was like, what? They're in Fort Collins, so I should absolutely be present for it.
The theme of this year's event was expanding your perspectives.
You know, if we go through life with such a set and defined ideal, then we can't really, get to know the world as well as we could. And so I think expanding your perspective and expanding your view on the world is crucial to living a life that's fulfilled and intellectual, I guess.
The main point of a TED event is to share ideas from speakers to audiences. That's why this year there was a blackboard where people could fill in their own ideas. It said, "Before I die, I want to," and people could write whatever they felt like.
We've been able to bring together a really diverse range of speakers who all have the underlying same theme of meaning, purpose, value, and facilitating the conversation of how can we contribute more and what can we do and how do we want our lives to reflect meaning in the world.
With such a success this year, TEDx plans to return in the future. This is Tyler Richley reporting.
In 2006, Colorado State University started offering students a new minor in growing organic food. It has now become the most popular minor in the College of Agricultural Sciences.
So the USDA has documented a 2% growth in the organic industry for the past over 10 years. The public is recognizing that food choices are available, and those who can seem to choose more whole foods and more unprocessed foods.
The CSU Organic program emphasizes reusability. That's why about a third of the soil comes from dining centers. The food that gets wasted and thrown out in dining centers on campus then gets reused to create new plants.
When we have drought years, crops can be more resistant in the field to harsh conditions and quite possibly have higher yields when we have drought and stress conditions, which seem to be every year.
Addie Elliott describes that growing things organically means less pesticides in food and soil. Researchers have yet to find any nutritional benefits from eating organically, and it is up to the consumers to decide what to eat. The Hyde Park fire this past summer burned 87,000 acres as well as 259 houses. Environmental scientist Jill Oropeza has been studying how the fire is impacting the Fort Collins water quality.
I think the likelihood of another fire in the watershed is good. We address it through continuing to collect baseline data at those locations.
After the fire, the Poudre River received higher amounts of aluminum, carbon, and other metals. This could be dangerous for the locals in Fort Collins who rely on the Poudre River for water. The water must first be purified so it is safe for consumers to drink.
And focus on the lessons that we can learn from this fire to hopefully apply them if we do experience another fire.
For CTV News, this is Tyler Richley reporting.